All right, what's up, Sunny Baseline? Welcome back. Had a little break after the tourney, but we're getting into that Ascending Baseline Division Two playoffs round one. We've got the actual Avengers versus the Clippers and Shippers. This is going to be our number 2 and 3 seeds. So it should be one of the closer matches that are going on. Well, I guess there's only two matches going on, but it should be the closer one of the two on which one's going to be able to come up to play against Playboys on the winner's side of the bracket or end up playing against what would Cortana do. So I'm here with Queso, with Reaper on the obs. Queso, how you feeling about this match? What do you like about these teams?
Feeling good. I recognize a couple names on Clippers and Shippers. So, just judging by those gamer tags, this should be a explosive lobby. I know I kind of always say that, but I really want to just emphasize just the level of play we're going to see here. And you were kind of yapping before speaking about how you think the series is going to be close. And can you elaborate on why that is?
I mean they're 1 seed apart from each other over
Uh-huh.
like playoffs, so I would imagine that they're two of the closer teams in
For sure.
the bracket, whereas like the other side is the first and fourth seed team. So there's
Yeah.
going to be a bit more of a gap on that, but we are getting into it pretty quick. It looks like Nightquill is trying to kind of lock down the base, and so far a pretty solid opening out of the actual Avengers, as they've already gotten a couple of kills and are starting to maybe get the cycle going. They have a couple players trapped out. I think if they get stunned, that's going to be huge. Shady pokes out and unfortunately is spotted, and Almond gets spotted, so this could be problematic, but the 3v1 out of nowhere. No, EJ's there for the help, and I cannot believe that they were able to pull that off.
I've been seeing too much bomb on this map right now. I'm excited to see the CTF right now. Nightquill trying to be aggressive, gets taken out in the opponent's back base. Touches that flag though, but not for long. Clippers will be able to come up off spawn and not really allow the actual Avengers to do much.
I mean, considering they went down 10 kills during that engagement, I'm pretty impressed that they were able to stabilize without letting the flag get out. You know, good composure by them to kind of shut it down. Looks like EJ's still going to try to pull it. Almond doing some pretty good damage. He was able to take out two and just once again slowing him down. I feel like that's kind of crucial right now because they just need to, get into some positions where they're the ones in a little bit more control so that they can maybe get something going. So as long as you keep disrupting the actual Avengers' plan, it's a good way to, get yourself into a better position.
Right now, Shady with the pink bandit in hand, trying to get as much information, but not really in the best situation right now. Gets called out and identified by two enemies in red. EJ now trying to work underneath the enemy bottom base. Three
Fortunately for
go
him, it
down,
looks like
or yeah,
Arctic
three
and
go down
Stunna
for
each got a bunch of kills. So that's
yeah.
gonna make it a little difficult. He does manage to get out pretty safely. Oh, no way. He drops, but he doesn't get the back smack on the overshield. That's tragic. So Almond is going to take him down. I feel like this sets him up pretty nicely for a decent pusher. They've already got Duelist under the base pretty low. The flag is moving. Stunna gets through with Shady picking up 1 kill. Looks like Shady's going to get another. And they're trading out who's going first so that Almond can tank some damage and get the kill. And that was a really quick turnaround, considering how the game's been going so far.
Yeah, from what I was calling out to all of a sudden having three down, looks like the Avengers were not able to really recuperate after dropping so many members into the death screen. Right now, Stunner gets a nice melee onto the enemy and is trying to hold forward to get another flat cat for Clippers.
Looks like in a decent spot. I don't know if they know he's there. They should have some idea. Like, stay hydrated seems to be on the case. So Stern needs to win this fight. Pretty close. Could not quite lock in the last shot. Now Nightquill taken pretty low. Looks like he is just going to try to get to safety, but he's getting pinched a little bit as Arctic has that flag out. Now EJ is the only player up at the moment. Gets good damage. He is going to manage to take out Arctic. And now with other players going for the flag, he might be able to sneak a kill. Unfortunately, he does look like he's getting kind of swept up on, but the damage could have been done already as a couple of kills have gone down. So if he can win this fight against Arctic, they might be able to stabilize. Arctic hitting good shot.
That was just three down for Clippers, but right now everybody's coming up off the death screen in the lobby, but not for long though, as the sniper's firing. I don't really see who drops or who shot that right there, but three right there are down for Avengers, and chaos, chaos, chaos ensuing as what I thought was going to be a calm moment ends up in being fireworks by both sides, just firing quickly with the information they were presented with.
Yeah, it's definitely shown like this map is so dangerous because while the map has been pretty back and forth so far, that one opening uh that Clippers and Shippers were able to get was enough to get them a pretty quick cap. And since then, not too much has changed. You just got to be so careful. Going down at the wrong time can be so devastating. And now with 4 down, this is an opportunity for the actual Avengers. The nades are kind of coming in. Looks like they want to get the spawn cycle. I don't know. I feel like maybe should have grabbed the flag first, but I guess Stay Hydrated still does, for the most part, get out, doing enough damage with the nades. So if the team's cover 3 down again, it's just going to be Almond trying to stop it. And I think he's going to have to overextend.
Yeah, there's just been so much action in the middle lane of the map right now. I think everybody's deciding to play in the left lane or the right lane, respectively, to their position right now, and saying, hey, we can work together and push the right of the map and the left of the map instead of just holding forward for bottom mid. And I think that's paying dividends for the team that's about to get the flag cap, unless NyQuil. Oh, no, yep, no, I'm staying corrected. Yeah, NyQuil is going to just do their best to stay up. It gets taken out, gets a touch on the enemy flag. There should be enough for another flag cap unless the team in blue can recover here. And with 2 players are just pushing from that tower side, just wasn't enough, 1-1.
Yeah, I mean, that definitely got a little touchy, having only one player coming up and having to actually split the gap. If one of those players on Clips and Shippers was in a slightly better spot, I feel like they might have been able to stop that. But with the momentum they got off that, Arctic is already moving across the map with that flag. 3 down means he's most likely going in. A shot comes through from top tower, but it's not going to be enough to take him. And so they answer back basically immediately. And I mean, that's, again, like what I was saying, is this map can just be so fast out of nowhere.
Yeah, definitely. I think I kind of got caught off guard. I was thinking that Clippers were gonna get their second cap, but all of a sudden I see 2 other caps ensue. Completely just come up, and the Avengers, while they were just holding things close, unfortunately that's that counter cap through. Right now Dunlas gets taken out with nice snipes from Stunner, and oh, a great double kill, great awareness, and another amazing slay for the triple kill as they eventually get taken out from the enemy. That's just great information coming through from the teammates right there, saying, hey, he's here, look here, and then great effective shots from that player.
Yeah, no, definitely. Unfortunately for him, getting his overkill shut down. Was probably hoping that player might be a little less aware, but it does go down. We're still seeing more snipe shots come out. And with about 5 minutes left, I think we'll jump into listening with the actual Avengers and see what they've got on the books to try to tie this game up.
Yeah, dead.
I'll get re.
Watch out their tower, watch out their tower.
Yeah, back up. I'm
Do their
trying to
tower,
help.
do their tower. I got shot.
I'm in their spiral.
Their bottom tower.
Tower. Dead.
Another one there,
Trying to get my
Dallas.
shields. Trying to get my
One shot
shields.
their bottom tower. One shot their
Their
bottom
bottom
tower.
tower.
And their
basement.
top. And their top. And their top.
Fuck. Nice.
Still their top
One
tower.
dead.
again. Still top tower.
That kid's dead
And
too.
they're back flag. They're back flag.
When they're archers, they're archers.
He's weak. They're back flag.
Our repulsor side, nice.
Said they're archers.
Dead.
It's like
There's a
two
snipe over
dead.
there. He has a snipe over there. He's
Yeah,
gonna be
don't
like
shoot.
their tower with snipe, I
Their
promise.
tower sniping.
Yo,
Yep,
one
I
shot
got
their
it.
bonfire.
Still there. Still
Going
there.
there,
He's
their left ring too.
Oh, one shot red
He-
tower.
he-
Right
tower.
above you, Nyquil. He's like our bridge or
Dude.
some shit.
I killed snipe. Killed snipe.
One our tower.
Yeah, that's the kid.
Dead.
Nice.
Armory,
Armory.
armory.
Sniping their top tower.
Sniping their tower.
One shot our
One shot
armory.
our armory.
Arctic. Artish.
Still sniping. I can't push him.
Still
I got
good
a-
armory.
Kill their armory, kill their
Nice.
armory.
Nice, nice.
Good job. Gonna be two
Watch
dead.
out their armory,
Gonna be two
watch
dead.
out their armory.
Hear you there, armory.
I need. Oh
Moved
god.
out of their tower. He's their ring 2 sniping. Ring 2 sniping.
Ring 2 sniping.
There's one more there, like above you, AJ.
Yo, one shot their ring jump up.
One
Killed him,
amazing
bro.
guy.
2 dead.
I'm getting crazy latency.
Really weak there, elbow.
One tower,
Shady
one
is the
tower.
third kid alive.
Good one,
Last
one there,
kid's their
elbow,
elbow. Yeah, run it,
One
armory.
tower.
Just run it
Tower
the other
shady,
way.
yeah,
Run it
yeah.
the other way.
One elbow pushing out elbow.
Elbow's
One in
dead.
their
Elbow's
armory.
dead.
One spawned here.
Armory. You have to fight him hydrated.
Either fight it or just absolute run it. You can't do either.
Just run it.
Nice. One dead, one dead.
One more of their flag. Just
One our flag. One our
one
flag.
of their flag.
One
Yeah,
dead,
just
one
look-
our flag.
our
Focus
flag,
yourself,
on our
focus
flag.
yourself.
2 on the
Nice.
re. These guys are idiots. Holy crap.
Nice.
Holy crap. Go,
He's
go,
still
go,
on
go,
our
go.
flag.
On our
Still
base.
on our
One on our
flag.
base.
Two dead. Kill that
He's
guy.
on
Our
our
flag.
base. Just fight him. Just
Did
fight
it.
him.
Last guy, our repulsor. corner.
Archers, one shot. Archers, one
Don't
shot.
die to him. Don't
Yeah.
die to him.
Run that in. Run
No one
that
there.
in.
No
bro.
one there. Nice.
I got one. One more here. One more here.
I didn't get it. Didn't get it. Didn't get it.
I hear you on you not getting it.
Nice. Just stay there.
One
We
dead.
can do it. Nice, TJ.
Two
Nice.
dead.
Kevin's got it. Don't worry about it. All right, just stay up here. Stay up. We gotta move out
Our
of base.
freaking tower, bro. Oh my gosh. Destroyed.
Nice.
Nice. One right here.
That's all you, bro.
All right, we're back from that listening, and I felt like the comms were like definitely pretty solid comms. I don't know if I would categorize them as enthusiastic, but they did manage to get the job done, getting that flag across. And EJ having a pretty big game with 26 kills at the moment. How did you feel about those comms?
They were solid, but I definitely see your point about them just not being the sharpest comms coming through. But right now, with the match being tied, it's less so about the communication and just the raw output that we're seeing from these incredibly skilled players right now.
Yeah, Nyquil having to try to stay alive here as a lot of his teammates had already gone down. Looks like they're going to get 2 more. And this is a decent chance if they can get some picks with the snipe. Looks like Stun is going to hit a body shot for 1. That's going to make Duelist have to try to stay alive at tower, but I think they've maybe stalled out long enough that it's going to be okay. Stunna tries to get through and somehow manages to dodge most of the damage, getting that flag into the middle with 2 down. Arctic might have to make something happen. No opts to try to pull the flag. And things are getting a little hairy with this flag moving. The push comes in though. They might be able to stop this.
Oof. A nice killing spree from Symphonatic. That's just clutch right there. And nice discipline coming through, not to hold forward and sacrifice their positioning, but to allow themselves to get the assist and the slay leading to the flag cap. That was just some nice positioning coming through right after a killing spree. I feel like a lot of other people would have just, you know, held forward and just been a little hyped up because they made such a great play, seeing that their teammate was so close to already getting that flag cap. But no, they came in with the insurance and just locked it in, allowing their flag runner to slam home the victory for map 1. And looking at the scoreboard, Beetle, what are you thinking? I know you always have thoughts about, you know, the stats.
Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing a lot of consistency coming out of Clippers and Shippers. That team had a pretty close lineup on most of the like kill side of that. With it looks like Symphonatic, who is Almond of Doom as well. If you don't know about the new tag, having 16 assists, so doing a lot. EJ put up a pretty big game as well. But I feel like they're going to need to, you know, maybe lock down that teamwork a little bit more so that they can start making sure the whole roster is picking up more kills. Because in Division 2, like, everybody's going to have to be putting out a decent amount of damage if you want to be able to get something done in these playoffs.
Yeah. Playoff time. Everybody just coming out and trying to play their sharpest. I imagine after that first game, if I'm the team that was communicating, you know, the Avengers, that definitely is a point that stands out to me as something that they can improve on. And if I'm that team, I'm reflecting back on what just happened and saying, hey, maybe we just sharpen up the comms. To your point, Beetle, we can definitely see some success. So coming here on Recharge map 2, you know, just playing cohesive as a unit could definitely take the Avengers a lot farther here instead of just pushing into scenarios individually and relying on that raw gun skill to get them the victory.
Yeah, and considering that the Avengers are the higher seed, I do kind of expect them to start turning it up as this goes on. We've already seen that some of their members can do some pretty impressive stuff. Looks like EJ was able to pick up the camo and so far has evaded Almond as he gets out taking no damage. But it looks like Almond is already on the flanks. This is going to put EJ in kind of an awkward spot with another teammate there. He's trying to get that camo back up so he can stay alive. Doesn't quite get out as Almond manages to clip another shot to decamo him for the moment.
Yeah, right now, I think we're seeing everybody just lock in, take a closer seat to their gaming station, Because right now, things are tied 4-4, and no one wants to be the next body to drop. But at top attic area, we see an engagement going into the favor of the team in red. But not for long, as the Clippers are able to respond with the information that engagement gave them. And with the shock in the hands of Arctic,
Oh,
you can
no.
clearly see that that shock rifle buff just needs to, be buffed even more. And there's even a remote detonation off screen. I just have to mention that right now we're just seeing fireworks on fireworks right now in the ascending baseline playoffs.
Yeah, no, going pretty crazy. It's so unfortunate when you spawn and just get shock rifled immediately, but the shock rifle has turned over and it looks like Duelist is going to manage to pick up one, kind of answering back. They have a 1-kill advantage right now. It's tied up immediately as I say that. And Duelist is just trying to figure out an angle. I think he repeats this. Yeah, he did want to see if he could sneak a shot onto Almond. Not going to get there as the teammates do appear to be kind of trading back and forth a little bit. 12-12 right now. I'm not sure, like, I want to give the advantage slightly to actual Avengers because they had shock, but now that it's out of ammo, I feel like it's hard to say. I think it's going to come down to like a good disciplined push out of one of these teams.
Yeah. Just letting things unfold here as Dunlas at top A gets away with their life. Fields are blinking. And with the information that they're given from potentially the teammates saying, hey, they're running into bottom A. I don't know if that was an individual play or called that with the help of a teammate. Things are, going in favor of the team in red. The Avengers, 17-16 right now. We're just seeing them showcase their individual skill as Slayers, but that nice engagement at back A just keeps things, even. Or if I were to say things even more specifically, just a 1-kill, now 2-kill, now back to 1-kill lead for the Avengers.
Like, things are definitely going to hairy. Both these players are one-shot trying to survive. Almond kind of almost pulled a fast one. It did work out as NyQuil had to turn around to get the kill and ended up getting assassinated. The trade comes through with a collapse, and they're still within 1 kill. This game's pretty close. It kind of just keeps flipping back and forth. No one is really shown to have too much control yet, and I think maybe we'll jump into a listening with Clippers and Shippers and see how they're feeling now that they just tied up this game.
Nice.
I'm just
Yo,
gonna
I'm
block-
looking long here.
Might be
Okay, I'm
spawning
gonna
A.
block gold pipes. I'm gonna block gold pipes.
Archie, you're way out there, bud.
Yeah, I know.
One shot long haul.
He went glass.
Top white.
I spawned right next to you.
Top white.
I don't see top white.
One's top white. One shot.
Yeah, bottom right.
Batteries.
Go, Ballard's on me, already.
2 and A.
Dead.
Nice, good kill.
Needles.
Going.
Two and A,
Trying to
two and A
collapse
now.
on us.
I'm looking gold pipes on you.
3 of them. There's gonna be 3 on
Let's
Archie.
go. We need a
Three-
pick. We need a
three
pick.
up, on
me,
Don't
on me,
do
on me.
anything.
Absolute hell.
Burrito.
I'm gonna grab grapple.
Camel's in
I'm gonna
5.
grapple Camo. I'm gonna try to grapple Camo.
Bottom white.
There's
Bottom white has
3
4
here.
shots
3
in.
pipes. 3 pipes. 3 pipes. 1 more. 2 more.
I
Two more,
grapple
two more.
Camo. I grapple Camo. I have Camo shock.
Okay.
I'm looking bottom white. I'm just gonna go gold.
One
I'm
just
going
flew out
bottom A.
batteries.
Okay.
We're all A. We're all A.
Okay. One's
Yep,
One's
just
in glass.
watch top and bottom.
glass half shield. I'm gonna go gold pipes with my Camo.
One cow.
There's 1 needles.
One shot. Gold
Okay.
pipes on me. Gold pipes absolute. Gold pipes absolute. Push him.
Needles is
Back
1.
up.
Nice.
Just play slow.
There's 2 of them. There's 2 of them. There's 2 of them.
Back. They're both weak.
Oh no, they collapsed.
One bottom A.
Y'all
One.
good.
I spawned in
Top
open.
white, top white, top white. Call it out, guys.
He's dead. He's dead.
One's an
he's
ace. Bottom A at weak.
dead. Yeah, I hear you.
Did he push me?
Uh,
You're dead.
no.
We can go.
Top
We
A.
can go. Dead.
Nice.
I'm going.
Nice.
I'm going bottom. I'm going bottom.
You got Chuck.
He's there. Heaven
got shot.
one
There's only
shot.
one more
One shot.
Dead.
Dead.
We're
We're
gonna be
even.
sick.
Okay. I'm just going. Already back up.
Luggage.
I'll hold
Yeah,
your
I'll
stir,
need it,
shady.
I'll need it.
I got him. Watch big door.
Push this luggage with me.
Yeah.
Check
I'm
it.
behind you.
One's
Here.
going, one's going
I
super.
got back smack. There was two.
There's 2 Archie.
on
Back up.
luggage, there was two
Trying to
there.
get eyes on you.
Hey, back up, party.
There's still
You're
weak.
even. Stunner, don't push.
Back
push.
blue.
Okay, I'm backing off.
Bait and switch.
I'm backing off.
C plat
C
close.
plat.
Weak.
There's 1.
C stairs one shot.
Needles. 2 needles.
C plat weak.
Watch your orange pipes.
He's
Here.
on luggage. We never killed triple stack.
I got shots on him. Nice.
Nice.
Little guy's
He's
full.
C plat weak on the plasmas.
You're by yourself.
Nice try.
One shot long. One shot long.
Long.
We spawn up A. We're all A. Camels in 15.
I hear that.
We try to get white control.
One long.
No, to get gold control, we go gold. We go gold.
Enemy team nearing victory.
We are back from that listening, and I feel like there was definitely a commanding voice out of Almond in that one, just really trying to make sure that everybody had the information they needed and kind of trying to dictate the pushes. Unfortunately, some of the pushes seemed to get away from him. I think there were two that I thought they had a pretty good chance of getting something done, and it just got kind of reversed on them. So they're down about 4 right now. Did anything stand out to you?
Just the overall communication coming out of Clippers in situations that wasn't really advantageous to them. Could have just been a little bit better, but I'm not going to be overly pressed. For me, I think that if we were to go into listening with Avengers, which we don't need to do, I'm just saying, their communication is probably still lacking. But again, they're just depending on that raw slaying ability right now, and I think that's seeing the difference specifically in this map too. I don't think it's necessarily an issue to do with communication or coordination coming out of the Clippers. I think it's mainly just the force of the Avengers is just too strong when it comes to the Slayer on recharge. So taking us into map 3, what are your final thoughts on the Slayer we just saw?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like the actual Avengers are kind of heating up there. I mean, they had a lot of good moments, and I really liked how fast they were playing. It felt like, you know, anytime they got one thing done, they would try to get more, which, you know, at first it was resulting in a lot of trades back and forth as they were trying to collapse after picks and stuff. But eventually they did claw away a lead from that as they slowly started to be able to overwhelm those pushes with like one extra guy each time. They won by about 8, having a pretty good game. Stay Hydrated and EJ, you know, both up there with 16 kills. And like once again, we're seeing really, really even kills coming out of Clippers and Shippers. So it kind of tells a bit of a story about like, you know, the duality between these rosters at the moment.
Yeah, in the objective, you can kind of have that fourth in your team saying, "Hey, I'll do my role, just getting assists and getting that objective." But in the Slayers, it's so crucial for everybody to have an even output, or for that one main Slayer just to be incredibly dominant right now. Just looking at the kills, 16, 16, 11, and 7. Well, you can just look at those two 16s compared to Clippers, you know, 12 and 10s. That's definitely going to be a recipe for success if you're wearing red in this lobby and getting those slays. So right now we're loading into Strongholds map 3, and Beetle, what are you looking to see as opening strategies for both of these teams? I know they're all drilled in and don't need, you know, advice, but what would you predict to be the, you know, first opening instances that we're about to see on Livefire?
I mean, I think they're probably going to just do a 2-2 split on both sides where it's like 2 kind of go top mid for snipe, 2 go out big door side. But every once in a while, you do get a player that still kind of runs the dummy route to end up with that flank. So we'll have to kind of see. I think that it does favor the team in A if they do send their player out on the dummy side, because they can get up behind the people and snipe really quickly, whereas it takes a lot longer when you have to do it from the C side since you got to jump over screens. But yeah, I would expect the 2-2. I think that's kind of the standard. I don't know if anybody's going to get real custom and go like bottom mid repulse up type stuff. I've seen that a lot in D1. I don't know if the D2 players are doing that.
For sure, for sure. Right now, everybody contesting B. 2 players contest snipes. Didn't see where that power item went, but 3 down for the team in red. So most likely the advantage, or more than likely the advantage, is going to Clippers and the team in blue.
I mean, being able to get A and B quickly off the bat right there is so nice for them, you know, flipping the side, because like CB is okay, but it's just not really what everybody wants to hold. And now I think that they do have the priority on that camo side as well, as they got some more kills. It looks like Almond was able to get it, and he's thinking about getting a snipe. He's going to take down Duelas and is already moving up aggressively. And it feels like they're really trying to up the pace here, because I'm surprised to see him pushing so far forward. They're trying to catch out Stay Hydrated. He's going to clip up EJ. Good damage. He's going to take out Duelas as well, if he can only find one more. But it looks like Stay Hydrated not interested in fighting, so he's going to take Nightquill as the consolation prize.
Yeah. Right now, I think we're just seeing something that I was just thinking to myself about. Ooh, nice shots from Symphomatic, but just about how just the objective play coming out of the team in blue is just a little bit more efficient than the team in red. And in the Slayer, you're able to have some success. So right now, Symphonatic is able to play around an objective and is already given information right before the enemy already spawns up, depending on, you know, right there. You see Hydrated touching that C point to the enemy's A and B.
Definitely making it tough. I mean, they've had like 2 triple caps going, and the teamwork is really coming in. They all have 3 assists right now. And that's kind of what I wanted to see out of them after the Slayers. They just didn't really have the assist numbers, so I didn't feel like they were helping each other as much. But now that they're back on an objective game mode, you know, they're seeming pretty well oiled here, as they've gotten a lot of points. It looks like they maybe are giving them. No way, they still are able to hold on to that. It looked like B was potentially going to go away, but going into a commanding lead, almost 100 points.
Yeah. Right now, QT armed by Arctic, getting some nice shots onto Nightpool at pillars. Ooh, gets enough to help out the teammate get away with their life right now. The 100 points has been scored for the team in blue. Clippers looking pretty solid right now. Arctic being a tank in this lobby. Definitely comfortable on live fire. At this point, I think everybody sets live fire as a custom game warm-up. If you're shooting bots or just playing with your friends, we're all used to the sandbox or the play box that is live fire right now. So it's tough to see Eagle drop 3 members once again. And what do you think is the reasoning behind that?
Yeah, I mean, they just don't feel quite as coordinated. I'm seeing Clippers and Shivers just doing such a good job of locking down their angles and baiting, switching with each other. Like when we saw Arctic on his little rampage earlier, he was able to get a kill, QT back, clean up the kill on B, and then get back over to kind of contest camo. And it just left that objective up for so long while they were getting points that the actual Avengers' attention was pulled on, like, we have to get camo, but we also need to cap something. And it just feels like maybe they were having trouble making up their mind.
For sure. Right now, 2 members of red pushing top mid. EJ maybe doesn't want to trade in that situation, but is just frustrated, so they're okay with it. Because of those death screens, it allows Clippers to take advantage and get map control. Once again, AB has just been their secret sauce right now.
Yeah, they're really being a nuisance, not letting anyone take it out. Stay Hydrated is trying to get an angle, but he's taken out so quickly as Arctic and Symphonatic are able to take him down. And now Symphonatic's sitting over on Nest's side. He's got a pretty good angle. They know they're taking A, and I like that he's looking over to C to like try and decide whether or not he wants to take it. But it looks like the collapse is coming in. They stop A. He has the flank onto EJ. EJ's taken down to 1 shot. Stay Hydrated is going to be the only player alive. And it sounds like he might be trying to push over onto B, but he's going to get flanked as Symphonatic goes all the way across top mid. Gets damage on, kills the spawner with the perfect shots, tries to pick up the triple, and you know that was just for style points.
Yeah. Oof. Nice engagement at Keydor going in favor of the team in blue. Once again, it feels like I've been saying that on repeat. Going in favor of the team in blue. And again, once again, another slay. 2 teammates helping each other out. Easy pickings for them at the A plat. Maybe they flip spawns or, you know, forget that there's an enemy behind them. Right there, Nightpool. Not going to be able to do much as 2 members in blue come in as another member in red tries to help out. But this is just frustrating if you're Clippers right there.
Dude,
play.
getting stuck in that situation is so demoralizing. I think we got to jump into a listen in real quick with the actual Avengers and, you know, see what's actually going on over there, since they seem to be having a lot of trouble getting this map going.
And big door now. We're getting pinched.
1 shot.
Gotta go
Screen.
B now if you can.
No fucking way,
Oh,
bro.
you can't go back to A, bro. It's just 2 hit A plat.
1 training.
Back off that, Kevin. He's training already still.
You just gotta force a
Yeah,
fight on him, bro. We don't have time to like
He's 1 shot training.
weaken A.
Dead. I'm watching big door. Oh,
Traded
yo,
in
behind
A.
us, Nest bridge. Nest bridge. Pillars.
Pillars.
Dead pillars.
Dead.
They're gonna spawn dummies to see. We need to trounce these guys. Jump on them.
Yeah.
Do not let them have anything. We cannot let them have anything anymore.
Top tower already.
2 shot C plat. 2 shot C plat.
2 dead right now. 2 dead.
1 shot top tower. 1 shot top tower.
EJ.
Dummies. Dummies 2 shot. Dummies 1 shot.
Nice.
Dead.
Good.
GG out to
Later.
EJ.
Maybe one
I,
today.
I traded with mine.
Don't push into 2 for Dallas. Pull back to B. Pull back to B.
I can't. I'm already here.
No, we need a grab.
They spawn
One big
dummies.
door. One big door. Dead. 2 dead right now.
Like especially with me lagging like this, we have to grab everything.
Okay.
There's
Same
one
B,
at
I'm
C
same B.
and 1 kid dead.
Go back green. Go back
Okay,
green.
go,
One
hold
pillars,
B for a
pillars.
second.
I'm going pillars. I'm going pillars.
One
Nest.
S2.
There's gonna be 2 top mids.
Nest-
So whatever
Nest
you
your
guys are
training.
fighting, there's 2
That's
top
your
mid.
training. That's
One
your
Yeah,
training.
pillar door behind you, bro. Pillar door behind you.
Heard that. Heard that. Got a melee. No, I didn't. One mud after that.
B.
EJ mud.
B. Sniping back B.
2 dead right now.
2 dead, 1's at B on the right side.
You can fly C.
Enemy team score.
B
Went
flat.
pillar door. Went pillar door.
In fact, we have to like
One
just
mud.
really run towards their strongholds. Like,
What?
Enemy team score.
We're back from that listening, and you know, not what I expected. I was surprised to hear the actual Avengers having like a pretty solid plan, and you know, calling out that like they need to play aggressive and really make something happen just because of how down they are. It was working for a bit, but it's seeming like that might be running out kind of soon, especially if that B player does go down. But he is still capping at the moment. How about you? How did you feel about those comms?
Yeah, I'm frankly surprised we're still playing on the map right now after such a dominant 200 points being scored by Clippers. It is a nice response out of Avengers, who look to be going on a little bit of a 100-point run here. They are pushing for the triple cap, so this might actually be GG's if the team in blue is able to take full advantage of the situation right now. 3v3 on the map. 2 members spawning up at A for the Avengers, and that's not the best push you want to be making when you're 200 or 100 or less than 200 points down in Stronghold's live fire. That's going to be a recipe for disaster, as going to allow your team to be a little frantic, but somehow, some way, the Avengers still holding on and, you know, shutting me up, if I'm honest. Dumbass contesting A. What are you seeing? Why are they able to hold on to this?
I mean, they're just getting like a lot of really good kills. Like Stay Hydrated picking up the double on C with a nicely placed nade was pretty big, and they're doing a great job of like quickly rotating to the next point each time to kind of stall out the game and waiting for them to get kills. And even right there, Dallas played that pillar for so long to stay alive. Unfortunately, Stay Hydrated. And it's like, no, but the stick misses and Stay Hydrated wins that. And it's just all of a sudden they're starting to really kind of take advantage of their positions. Each time they run into somebody, they're able to make the most of the situation. They've gotten so much damage. But 4 of them going down and a snipe being picked up could be a problem. They're going to have to flood Big Door, and they know it as a snipe shot comes in. 2 assists go down, and that is going to do it as the Clippers and Shippers are going to take game number 3.
That was a Quigley assist. Oh my lord. I don't know, or that was that. Oh, that was 2 shots.
I'm
different than
not
that.
sure.
I'm not. Well, that was
I
that
was
was
like,
that.
it
I'll
could've been
count
a
it.
Quigley,
I'll
but the
count it.
second
I'll
shot-
count it. I'll
And the
count
second
it.
shot missed, or, you know, it was one. But yeah, I mean, either way.
I think I heard those shields burst twice, but I won't lie. But you know,
Not a
ignore what
very
I just
Quigley.
said and just say, yeah, not a very Quigley. So looking at the scoreboard, what stands out to you right there? Just 27 kills from Symphonatic. That's wild. That's
Yeah,
wild.
I mean, it was the teamwork. Like their assist numbers are looking good, and you could see it in the beginning. They were just flipping left and right constantly, making sure that they were baiting and switching and just doing so much damage with and also like not giving up their lives. Like we saw some good quantum translocation plays, you know, being able to pick up a kill by camo, coming back to B with it to pick up another kill, cleaning up after a teammate, to going back to camo to help fight for it, is like that's just a lot of pressure on the map that was unpredictable for the actual Avengers and hard to deal with. So Clips and Shippers are looking kind of nice, but again, this is a best of 7, so we got a lot of games ahead of us. Still anyone's game.
Yeah, first of 4 victories. Oh, best of
It is a
5.
best of 5. I have misread the thing. No,
First of-
this is not my fault. This is anyway. It's a best of 5, and
of 3
they're on
victories.
game point. Okay, hold on. I'm getting
Okay,
word. It is in
yeah.
fact a best of 7 for now. We might change that next game. Who knows?
No,
looks
it's the
like
best of 7. You can't do that. Yeah, EJ, we agree. We want to be here all night long. We agree. We agree.
all right. We are going into oddball recharge though. So I feel like we have one data point on recharge so far, and that was the actual Avengers having a pretty dominant Slayer performance.
Best of 7.
So
Best of 7.
I would imagine that they're gonna have, at least some familiarity with how they want to play this map against the Clippers and Shippers. What do you think about that?
Yeah, just making sure one more time for Arctic. Best of 7. I'm just thinking that momentum is definitely on the side of Clippers for this best of 7. One more time, best of 7. One more time again, best of 7. Right now, I think if it's an objective game mode, then I'm really banking and predicting Clippers. I won't lie. They are really clean with the objective plays, but when it comes to Slayer, you're just seeing them be a little sloppy. And I think that's the story of Halo Infinite. How many times are you casting a series and say, man, the team that ended up taking the L took the Slayer. I'm not saying, the Avengers are gonna take the L. I'm not the script writer here. I'm just saying, how many times have we said that competitively at a major or just watching an open bracket match, right? So Clippers really, 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 really need to hold forward on their controller, or not hold forward on the controller, step on the gas pedal per se, and make sure that they go into this recharge oddball and just be efficient, efficient, efficient. I always like to say you can take their souls in an oddball. Doesn't matter if it's streets or recharge. You can just frustrate just the living daylights out of the opposing team in oddball. And this is the game mode and maybe even the map to just take momentum completely on your side and just kill the series. So Beal, loading in, what do you want to see?
I think what I would like to see is I'm assuming I think it's Clippers and Shippers who are going to be spawning uh down over by C. And so I think I would want them to, kind of line up for angles into control. And I don't really like Clippers and Shippers or the actual Avengers trying to push in there because I feel like that angle is just not that good to get in. Like it's kind of C has the advantage there. So it looks like Fnatic is going to pick up that camo, and Convictor goofs off. Tried to pull a fast one, but unfortunately Stay Hydrated spots him, and he's going to go down without getting much done. So the actual Avengers, they started off kind of rough. They went 3 down right away, but they end up bouncing back pretty quickly and are able to pick up that ball, and looks like they're thinking about moving it over to Hydra, but got a little awkward when Stunham went down.
Yeah, I've been watching Halo all day, so if I gotta, sit back, relax, and watch a best of 7 unfold, count me in. The first 13 points going in favor of Avengers, trying to avenge their loss in the last map here on Recharge. Nice contestation out of NyQuil. 3 down for the team in blue. This is objective time. This is when you gotta be efficient. And with just how long it took them to grab the oddball and just the skill in this lobby, that's a mistake, frankly. I'm calling that out and saying you got to be more efficient with that. And I know you're about to go up 20, but if you give the enemy an inch, they're gonna take a mile. So expect the team in blue to mount a comeback whenever they get a hold of this oddball.
Yeah, no, I can definitely see it. They have been proving to be very objectively efficient so far throughout the series. But so far, the actual Avengers just showing that same kind of slaying power they had on this map in the Slayer. So I'm starting to think maybe they're kind of a recharge team. I'm not sure. It's still early in the game. But so far, it's kind of working out for them. Shady has that green gun. He's trying to make something where manages to sneak a kill. And I feel like that was actually, kind of a best case scenario with that player flying at him. I was surprised that we didn't end up seeing a trade.
Yeah. I feel like throughout this entire series, we're just seeing amazing just individual skill. Shout out to Reaper on the Observer, doing a great job right now. 34-12 is the score, and Shady gets taken out at gold. Has the teammate come in, but gets taken out by a nasty elbow from an enemy right now. Hydrated, trying to get a sip of that oddball. And I'm surprised. I won't lie. I was kind of counting out Avengers. I feel like the way I was prepping the series made it seem like I was predicting Clippers here. I definitely was. But right now, Avengers going up 49 points to Clippers, 15.
Yeah, I mean, I was just kind of holding out hope that like they played the Slayer so well that if in oddball you can kind of rotate it around like you're playing a Slayer if you really want to, and it seems like that's what they're doing. Like they're getting kills and then rotating the ball through towards where they've already killed people, which is pretty interesting. But it does look like Symphonatic was able to get the ball and is trying to get over to a teammate. Stunna is going to be able to win that and stay hydrated kind of on the trail, but that's going to be tough to do with players there. Shady was able to get top tower pretty quick, but doesn't quite get the kill. The assists are going to kind of come through, and it looks like they're still rotating that ball. So this is kind of the objective efficiency. Is like I don't feel like they've gotten enough kills to be getting the amount of time that they just got, but they're making it work.
Yeah. Yeah. As a low diamond god, I like to say that when I'm playing with people that have their onyxes secured in oddballs, I just got to play a little sloppy. I know I'm going to go negative, but you just got to hold on to that ball and make sure that I'm moving correctly, and I think that's just the mentality we're seeing from Avengers. Not saying that they're the worst team, but I think they realize the might that's coming through from the team in blue. And right now, everybody getting situated for what should be fireworks ensuing as damage comes out from NyQuil, trying to get some good nades before they pop the camo. But gets taken out at C stairs. I don't know if they drained it. Must have drained it. I think the animation went through there. But right now, it's just trades on trades on trades throughout the lobby as Clippers are trying to hold on to this oddball. Get that lead eviscerated for the enemy team, but it's kind of just a little overzealous objective play from what has been a really disciplined team when it comes to that specific area in their competition.
And I mean, we're still just kind of seeing the actual Avengers putting up enough slays right now to be able to move this ball kind of wherever they want. That's time the push is coming through, and I don't know, it doesn't look like those nades did quite enough damage, so it's kind of dangerous. I expect EJ to be thinking about playing the ball. Looks like he's actually kind of off to do a whole rotation. I think maybe playing it was safer, but EJ actually stays in the corner, picks up the double kill, so baited them with the ball when they thought it was going to get played. I think he also was able to pick up Stunner there at the end of that as well. So Shady and Symphonatic are going to have to try to lock this down on their own. The nades are coming through, but Shady's in the corner. He's sniffed out immediately. Looks like NyQuil was able to get another kill as well, and that ball is going to have to be played.
Yeah. I liked how they made the enemy kill them before the oddball really got played. Timed it perfectly so that once the enemy zapped them, they were like, okay, this is the last time I can play the oddball. That was really good objective play from that player. I actually really appreciated that little tech we saw. But right now, 3 down for the team in red as Clippers, like I said, mounting the comeback once they got their momentum in this map. I feel like once they got set up and pushed Avengers spawn into C plat, things got really, really tricky for the team in red. They're having a decent time pushing off their spawn here, but it's just a little too late, frankly, in the first round where they had an amazing lead, and it's just been shredded by Arctic and company.
It does look like they were able to force the play and got camo. So, I mean, again, it's just the efficiency is so nice out of Clippers and Shippers. Like when I'm looking at the scores, I'm surprised to see that they're the team winning the ball time right now. Looks like Shade's gonna pick up 1. Camo player stays alive. Stay Hydra doesn't know that Almond is there, but there is a teammate available. The grapple to come in, and it looks like the nade got a little bit away from some Fnatic there as he does go down. Arctic trying to find that camo play, but NyQuil's doing a great job staying alive. Gonna pick up the double kill, and I'd love to see someone get that ball. Looks like they got 3 down, so now is the time to start getting some ball time as they're in a decent position to potentially win this round. They got 3 more shock shots left, and if you can hit even one of these, I think that could shut down a push.
NyQuil in the hands of NyQuil, but not for long. As I say that, Caster's curse gets taken out, hydrated, trying to be the last Avenger for their team, gets a nice slay at gold, but now some clean objective efficiency from Clippers saying, hey, we may not have everybody down on the opposing team, but we got 3 down. This is time. And that's been the story and the difference of this first round in oddball. It's really even, but just that efficiency coming out of blue is massive. But will it be enough as they all 4 drop to the death screen, and NyQuil will have to play their life, not get averaged here, maybe juggle that ball into Hydro. Oh my lord, right there. Oh my,
Oh, that's
Wild.
crazy. In a
Wild.
million years, I don't do that play. I'm one shot. I'm trying to throw the ball to my players in Hydra. Just going behind the pillar and like, bro, it's 9 seconds. We can make it. That was a maneuver I was not prepared for.
someone call a paramedic, because that was heart attack grill right there. Oh my lord, I need to check my heart rate after that one. Getting locked back in for this round 2 in recharge oddball. 3 down, 4 Avengers. Camo tries to be grabbed by a player. Maybe trying just to make something happen, drag someone out of into a bad position so that someone can take advantage of it. But Fnatic taking full advantage of everybody else's mistakes in this lobby, being a really disciplined player, finding like 2 slays in that engagement. Like, this is wild. How many times have we been on this player's point of view and them just not getting averaged? Not getting averaged. I know a lot of longtime Halo players are going to say, don't get averaged, don't get averaged, don't get averaged. That is a clear example of that.
I mean, stayed alive for a long time, was able to move the ball too under all that pressure, like kept just kind of nudging it forward while taking time to set stuff up. And now they've got a bit of a hold. The shock is in Stun's hands, doesn't connect with EJ, unfortunately, and the push comes through, but now Fnatic does have camo and is in a really good spot, assuming nobody spots him. Stay hydrated is looking though, and I don't know, I think he gets through. EJ doesn't know. EJ's gonna go down, but Stay Hydrated is there. He's trying to stay up. The team is around, but no, he goes down. Unfortunately, took a little bit too much grenade damage. I thought that was a really good play. It was just so unfortunate he got spotted out. It looks like Stay Hydrated might have caught himself with his own nade there as he stuck Stunner.
Yeah. This is what I mean by taking their soul, right? I think now we're seeing Clippers play a little staggered. I don't like seeing one player from Clippers dropping alone at that top ledge area. I know that the information was given to the opposing team, but right now I think Clippers are starting to get a little frustrated and giving Avengers just a couple inches in which, if they're not careful, the Avengers will take this next round. 17-17, so the story has not been written just yet. Hydrated, trying to get a sip of water. More information. Stays alive just long enough to let the teammate come in with the help of a grapple, and just wow, just like that, H2O has taken over Whirlpool.
Yeah, I mean, that was an insane engagement. Watching the ball almost get played, player catches it, throws it back in, and then the fight goes on long enough for the actual Avengers to end up in control once again. Looks like Stun is going to go down, but I mean, the trades are kind of going through for now. And I think that NyQuil's in an interesting spot right now, and I don't think they know Arctic. I think he must have spotted him to like randomly stop going over to White and play that out. At that moment, feels like at the last second he saw like the tip of the helmet. Stun is in an awkward spot on the stairs. Looks like he's going to go down, and this gives another chance for the players on the actual Avengers to maybe get some time. But the nades are coming through, and they're having some trouble. The ball eventually does get through, but it ends up costing Stay Hydrated his life, as they are trying to move that ball through. EJ now tries to get out the door, but he isn't even able to get a melee with the damage coming through. And so this is a chance for Clippers and Shippers to get something done, as NyQuil's kind of pushing in, going a little rogue here.
Yeah, NyQuil gets taken out, a little rogue, as you say, or getting averaged, as I like to say. Maybe should have played their life, milked a little bit more, but I'm not going to judge it. Things are still really close here. And off spawn, everybody's just a little frantic. Stunner has the oddball at top A. A nice spotter badge coming through for Fnatic, getting the pings utilized for their teammates. Right now, everything's slowing down on the map as everybody's just trying to regroup, but not for long, as Shady gets a slay onto Dunley. So Fnatic gets the assist and more damage across the map.
Yeah, it's certainly looking dangerous. I feel like that nade from Symphonatic was so good to get the camo player to go down. The ball does get moved down to bottom A, but it looks like that's actually going to be the benefit of Clippers and Shippers as they were able to kind of clear out the members. The grapple hook comes flying through as EJ tries to get one of the kills. He's not quite able to, but did enough for one of them to get cleaned up by a teammate. Shady was there though to finish it up and grab that ball. They've now taken the lead, and this is kind of what we saw last time, you know, around like the 40-50 mark was when Clips and Shippers started pulling ahead of the game a little bit. So let's see if the actual Avengers can pull the same thing they did last time and bring it out in the end. Unfortunately, it looks like Nightquill is going to get caught coming around the corner. Did not know a player was hiding needles.
Fnatic trying to get as much information and damage onto the enemy in control, or enemies, excuse me, 2 of them. But now back to 1 as teammate comes in clutch. Fnatic comes into control. Now that they have a little bit of grace, they should be able to get 3 bodies onto the death screen with their information by just staying at that Mangler door. Now looking at the plasma nades, being a little cheeky, feeling a little confident now as their team goes up 30 points on this oddball out of nowhere and is about to push us to a round 3 on recharge.
And I think with how things are going, like it's suddenly gotten kind of closer with the trades going back and forth. Oh, as I say that, 4 go down and Camo going to Symphonatic. So this puts them in such a powerful position. If Symphonatic can get even just 1 pick, that might be enough. And he's trying to be as sneaky as possible as he's going all the way up to catch these players coming across. He's going to pick up 1 for free, stay hydrated as well. 4 go down again. They only need 12 seconds, and he knows that even with the camo, it's going to run out soon anyway, so might as well try to scrap up this time while he can. But some of the spawners are a little more close than I think he would have liked, so he's not going to quite get there. 4 seconds left, but they only need 1 more break to finish this up.
Yeah. Right now, we're just seeing Avengers trying to gain as much momentum as they can going into this next round. Maybe they're able to mount the comeback of the century in this round 2 oddball and just take the soul of your enemy. I know I kind of bring those green metaphors in, but you really got to be willing to just eviscerate that opponent in this lobby and give them no grace, because like I keep repeating, if you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. Just like that, Clippers taking a mile with what was just like a minute and a half of action. They out of nowhere just took the lead. Yeah, Beetle, you're making great points about just the momentum swinging and how we're seeing that unfold in the series.
Yeah, each time somebody's able to, or each time at least Clippers and Shippers, once they get dug in, they're so hard to get out. Looks like Symphonatic was able to get that camo. That was a bit of a bold move to take the reach out across the bridge, but you know, maybe worth it in the end. It looks like a bit of a bold move for the actual Avengers. I am kind of curious what's going on with Clippers and Shippers, so I think we're going to jump into a listen-in as we get into this final round of Oddball.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
Shady's the only one in there.
Oh, there's 2 on
One
top
C-plat,
right.
one C-plat. C-plat going long.
Bottom A,
long right
bottom
now.
A now.
Heard that. Shady, I'm coming to you. One's gonna be gold steps.
One shot.
Top gold weak. One half wall
Long
already.
hall.
He's pushing gold pipes. Half wall, half
I got
shield. Top
shots.
A, 1 shot. Arctic. I'll probably spawn a plonk.
2 on bottom
Let's
elevator.
go help,
2
go
on
help.
bottom elevator.
Got 1 C-plat.
No,
Play
both steps, both steps, both steps.
The last one, lay it out.
Nice. Bottom white.
Break.
Needles. Needles 1 shot.
Both
And
weak, both
high
weak.
bridge.
Bottom right half shield, needles half shield.
Bottom right 1 shot.
Bottom right, dead.
1 glass.
One gold stairs.
2 gold, 2 gold.
Needles.
I'm just looking at ball. I'm just gonna look at ball.
Yep, same.
Let's bait ball.
Talking gold stairs.
1 glass.
Yeah, just bait ball. Once we get one more
Uh,
kill, once we get one more
Talking
kill,
in
take
gold.
map.
Talking gold. Talking gold.
C-plat on me. C-plat 1 shot. 2 C-plat.
They're going white.
Yeah, they're gonna go white. Luggage. 1 shot. Dead. C-plat dead. Bottom right on you, Thunder.
Orange.
Just run.
2
One more.
orange. 1 more
Thunder,
orange, 1
back
shot.
up. Back up C-plat.
3 dead, 3
Rated.
dead, 3 dead.
Sure,
Last
sure.
1 gold.
How many? You watching a movie? Come on, let's go.
1 shot. Dead.
They're gonna
That
be
one
on
pull.
Hey,
Whirlpool.
hey.
Half wall, half shield. Arctic. I'm taking go one more triangle. One more triangle.
Heaven,
I'm gonna
triangle,
take top
absolute.
gold. I'm gonna take top gold.
There's two there.
Oh,
Two,
no,
two,
no.
two, 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 two,
Okay,
two.
heard. I'm one shot.
They got me. They got
Camo's
me.
up.
They're green camo.
Nice.
Hunter, just play with me. Play with
Just live there.
me. Get a shock.
Should have got
Multiple
camo.
pipes.
Camo's grapple. Camo's grapple.
Absolute hell. Absolute needles.
Camo is one shot. Camo's one shot. Going gold pipe door. Gold pipe door camo right now. He's still there.
Absolute
still there.
needles.
Still gold pipe door. Still gold
Half
pipe door
wall,
with
half
camo.
wall, half wall.
Two there, Shady.
On
Camo's
right.
in there. Camo's in that room with you.
Enemy has the ball.
I have shock.
Camo shock.
They're both there.
Oh,
Just
that's
live
two.
there.
Top gold.
Respect.
One top gold. Freaking aiming.
Top gold. Glass.
Ball dropped.
I'm in.
Oh, what a nade.
First with me.
Top A, nice.
Nice.
dead.
Two dead.
Nice.
Two dead. I have shock.
Pick up the ball. Pick up the ball. Oh, I got it.
Half wall weak. Half wall weak. And one L2.
I heard that. A, I spawn
Two and half
C,
wall.
I spawn
Half wall
C.
both weak.
Apple dead.
Two dead.
Nice.
Push for gold.
Two batteries. Two batteries.
Two batteries.
One's on
Pushing
camo
out.
hop. Camo hop. Camo hop. Camo hop.
I'm still looking camo hop. I don't
Watch
see-
your bottom
might
A.
be
Watch
main
your
door.
They're
bottom
on
A.
me. They're on me.
Alright, heard. I can
Top
help
A
you, I
now.
can help you, I
Top
can
A is
help
half.
He's
No,
one
dead,
shot.
dead,
He's
dead.
one shot. He's one shot on top A.
Enemy has
Unless
the
he jumped down. It's one.
you. Dead.
Top A again. Top A again.
I didn't melee. Two bottom A. Top A weak. Live. Kill them together.
Got that. Nice.
Nice. Two dead.
One shot going A.
Going A.
More. One shot going A. Whirlpool.
Okay.
One more. I didn't get the assist. There's the assist. 3 dead.
Enemy has the ball.
I'm gonna get gold control.
One top gold.
On me A.
On gold one.
Wow. Gold. Batledge weak.
Heard that.
They're all gold.
I'm
all gold.
rotating C,
Just
I'm rotating
Rotating C. Push C. Two dead.
On me.
Already
One
shot.
bottom A. Bottom A
I
has
got
shot.
shots. I got
We can
shots.
stop them from playing.
Bottom
There's one
right
shot
has
bottom
shot.
white. Two of them bottom white though. One more.
You got that.
Bad.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
Two dead.
Let's
They're
go.
gonna be close. We spawn C.
Enemy has the
One
ball.
bottom mid has
Bottom
camo.
white.
On camo.
I spawned C flat.
The ball.
One's bottom right stairs.
They have
I'm just
camo.
gonna hold ball.
Ball dropped.
Camo.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Ball out of bounds. Ball incoming.
All right, we're back from that listening, and I feel like that listening says a lot about why Clippers and Shippers are so good at these objective game modes. Like, you can just hear Symphonatic like completely leading the team, like not only doing callouts, but like specifically telling people what he wants them to do and making sure everybody's on the same page. Like, it's pretty good cling. Like, if you're going around in matchmaking trying to figure out like, oh, how do I communicate with my team better? Do what Symphonics do.
Yeah.
And hopefully they listen to you and don't yell at you, because sometimes that does happen in matchmaking. But those are definitely good comps, and it's been working out. I mean, they're getting good rotations, good times, and they're getting the ball played into awkward spots every time they lose control, so that the actual Avengers are just not able to get much done. How did you feel about the comps?
Yeah, really solid. And I just want to kind of make a little bit of a prediction here and say that if we make a listening on the next map, or do a listening, excuse me, on the next map, we should do it for Avengers, because I think we're going to see their comms just be a little bit dim, a little bit low on the energy right now. And I was kind of mentioning earlier that you can just take the soul of your enemy on oddball, because right now what was a really close recharge match was all of a sudden just flipped on its head by Clippers, who just eviscerated any momentum the Avengers had in this series. I feel like so right now I think we're seeing Arctic and company with massive performances. Just look at those stats. Two members of Clippers with over 40 kills, or about to be over 40 kills. And now as Arctic pops that camo, and that's definitely gonna lead you to having a lot of success. I know they have their IGLing right now, and that's a massive help. But when you just have everybody just playing to their max potential alongside that information you're being given, that's just a recipe of success. So right now, 93-16, 30 seconds left on recharge.
Definitely done a good job for the most part cleaning it up, but the break did come through. I feel like just maybe a little difficulty figuring out where those spawners ended up. Put the camo player on the wrong area to catch the push. So this is more or less the last chance for the actual Avengers. They're going to really need to make something happen. NyQuil is going to go down super low, ends up getting taken out cross map, and it looks like 2 more are going to go down. It's just stay hydrated in the tiniest piece of the shroud, trying to stay alive. And yeah, he's doing it for now, but he is eventually going to go down. Only 2 seconds left, and it does not look like the actual Avengers are going to make it over in time to get to that ball. And that's going to put Clippers and Shippers up 3-1 so far and on game point.
Yeah. Taking a moment to soak it all in right now. About to look at the scoreboard. I just want to highlight and just make a note of, because I don't really want to, start yapping about anything else except just the massive performances coming out of F1 Shady and Arctic. Arctic's been a name that I've known about since season 2 of Halo, and I was really just starting to get into, Xbox LFG posts and Discords, and we're seeing what was the what the community actually had to offer. So definitely, living up to that reputation that I'm kind of preaching towards a little bit. Arctic stepping up massively for their team in that lobby. And Beetle, what else are you seeing?
I mean, those assist numbers are crazy. 28 and 24 is insane. And then they got a 17 and a 13 to complement it. Like, that is a lot of assists. And the kill, there was definitely a kill advantage on their side, but I don't think it adds up to the assist advantage. Like, that was a lot of control that they had, and it felt like their teamwork was so good to kind of put them in a position to be able to do that. And I also think that was a pretty important map for them to win, because if assuming the first recharge game wasn't a fluke and the actual Avengers are real good Slayer players, you don't want to give them a game 7 Slayer. So winning that means that they're okay to lose this next Slayer and still be able to close it out on an objective game mode. So I think that gives them a pretty good advantage coming into our game number 5 on Streets.
Yeah. Again, just taking a second to soak it all in. Seeing some explosive action right now in the Ascending Baseline Division 2 Best of 7 series. Sunday night vibes. I hope everybody's doing well. And Beal, thank you for having me. And
Yeah.
Reaper, thank you for producing right now. If we're predicting anything before things get started, what would you think is gonna happen, Beetle? Who do you think is taking this map?
I mean, I still think actual Avengers have a good shot. Like, they looked good in the last Slayer, and on that recharge map, they started out pretty decent with kills as well. So it seems like the shorter games kind of have been favoring them. And even right here, we're seeing them quickly get 1 kill. The flank has come in. They've got 2. And it looks like they're already collapsing onto Symphonatic. The shots come in on Stunna as well. Can't quite sneak him. Stunna's 1 shot on the stairs, which could be a problem if a B-Rail player is able to see it. But they seem to have really strong openings, and so far a 5-1 lead. This is excuse me, kind of what I was expecting to see out of them. It's just more about, can they maintain this throughout the match?
By the way, you are excused. 6-2 is the score. 1 minute just about being played here on Streets. Ooh, a nice repulse coming out of EJ. Did just enough to throw the enemy team off right there. And yeah, to your point, I think the Avengers are saying this is our game mode. We got to take advantage of this if we're gonna make this series competitive. And in chat before this, we saw someone say uno más. This might be dos más. This might be 2 more.
I mean, so far they're looking good, but it looks like Clippers and Shippers are starting to bring it back. Shady has a good angle over here, able to get shots on that B stairs player. If he can take out EJ, that'd be so big. And I love these plays live. Walking up to those grenades is a risky play. I've died to those grenades from people shooting so many times. But he's able to maybe sneak 1 more kill. Takes out NyQuil as well. And Shady's angle there ended up doing a lot of damage. They're only down 3. It looks like Symphonatic is going to pick up 1 more. And with only Dallas left up, Symphonatic is going to be able to get back to the team. It's only a 1 kill advantage, so good job out of Clippers and Shippers to kind of bring that back, because things are getting out of hand. It was a 5 kill lead for a second there.
Clippers and Shippers. It feels like they need a sponsorship from some sort of like grooming
Oh,
meat
great
company.
clips, of course.
Yeah, of course. Like men's grooming company. But right there, 17-15 is the score. Right now, Symphonatic being a bit of a pest at C, but gets
Oh
taken
man,
out by
dude
Dunlap.
caught that with his mask. That's
Yeah,
tough.
double kill though coming out,
Oh,
and the
wait a
triple
minute.
kill from Stunner. So nice response. I think everybody's just trying to pop off here. Sunday night. I don't think anybody wants to go to work tomorrow. I think everybody just wants to play Halo for the rest of their lives.
Really trying to get the most out of this game. It has been an action-packed day of Halo. I mean, we've had like this will put us at like the 6 to 7 hour mark of streams for stuff going on for Halo. But things have turned around. We're tied up with Clips and Shippers. We'll see what Arctic can do. It looks like he knows that somebody has already gotten camo. EJ gets away with it, and that's kind of a really dangerous member to get away with it. EJ has been putting up some pretty decent numbers and also like winning some very impressive fights, but a nade out of nowhere takes his camo away. It looks like maybe the stick comes through, he gets traded out, and that was kind of unfortunate. I thought he was in a really good position, and then a player just like ran over top of him and gave it up.
Yeah, right now, everybody having a little bit of a cautious time on Reeds. Not for long though, as someone gets identified in mid and gets taken out in mid. 29-27 is the score right now. It looks like a doubles map in this.
That could have
Slayer.
been crazy.
That was wild right there. With one repulse, you almost get 2 pancakes. That would have been good for Sunday, morning breakfast, but it's too late now.
But I think on that note, we should check back in with the actual Avengers and see what they're sounding like as this game is getting into the second half of these kill counts.
And one bottom
Last
seat.
guy's driveway. No, last guy's driveway.
One
Last
shot,
guy's
one shot driveway, one shot driveway.
Bottom driveway. Bottom driveway.
He went in, he went in. He went in. He's like back.
You guys clear that kid so I
See
can
you,
do
see you.
something else.
I'm one
Right
shot,
here.
EJ.
We
I'm
cleared
beast, I'm
C.
beast.
They're probably all
Purple,
purple
purple,
shit.
purple. Purple, purple.
Weak, weak. One shot ATM.
On camo's on ATM, jumping
Camel's
up
a
right now.
ATM jump up, bro.
He's 2-shot
Was that
ATM
Cam-
coming up.
was
Benches,
Arden
benches,
There's one
Camo?
more, one more.
Camel's
Nice.
dead. Purple.
I'm one shot, getting a shot, be real. C-stairs, C-stairs, C-stairs.
One shot ATM. Purple, purple after that.
Oh, no, ATM.
Purple. He's a shotgun 2-shot.
Stay alive. We're
He's
up by
ATM.
4. One of them.
Continue,
dead.
Going green
laundry,
gen,
laundry.
Green gen. Green
1A,
gen.
1A.
One kid laundry.
Come green gen with me. One bottom mid, jumping in laundry.
Pillars in arcade. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna get rushed over here.
Okay,
Plants,
okay.
anyone? Plants? That's a free kill in the open.
ATM 2-shot,
Another
ATM
one
2-shot.
plants. Plants
There's
and
one more
caution.
plants and
One
one
shot
PD,
PD.
one shot PD.
PD
One
and
sec,
some more
Ryan,
ATM on you.
yeah.
Sorry,
Guys,
sorry.
1 by 3.
Pushing
back
us
A,
cafe.
wrapping
pushing
you
Find us,
us
guys.
find
cafe.
us. Turn and fight,
There's
turn
2.
and
There's
fight.
2 Dallas. Dallas is 2.
Yeah.
ATM's
ATM,
ATM.
I'm getting shot from B.
2
Be real.
ATM. 2 ATM.
Cafe low. Cafe low.
Got your B-rail.
One
Dead,
shot
bro.
outside ATM.
Let's get a fucking death
2
spawn.
shotty window. Fuck.
I'm running at B.
Might be 1 B rails. There was 2
He's
shotty
in
window.
music. He's in music. He's plasmas. 2-shot plasmas. 1 shot.
Dead.
One
One
kid's dead. I'm
caution. One
wrapping
caution. I got
purple.
shots. Caution shot.
Tires 2-shot, tires 2-shot.
Jumping up tires. Weak.
Flowers.
Weak at
Flowers. Michael.
tires. Weak at tires. Trap the tires. Trap the tires.
I think he
Still
went
trap the
laundry.
tires. Still trap the
I'm
tires.
dead. I'm dead. I can't. He's still tired.
He's still here, still here.
He's dead. He's
Yeah,
dead. He's dead.
cafe.
Yeah, don't die. Fuck, dude. Back cafe. I got 1 shot on him.
I can go A with you.
He's right here, right here. He's right here.
Get a trade on it.
All right, we're back from that listening, and things are kind of flip-flopping here. The actual Avengers managed to hold on to their lead after a bit of an awkward situation on Purple Street, but it looks like the game is going to come down to a conclusion. They were able to extend it up to 5, and like what I noticed in the listening is they sounded a little more passionate this time. Like I was definitely hearing, not just a normal conversation style of a call out. It was more like, oh, this is an important thing that I'm saying and you need to listen to me.
Yeah, thank you for calling out the fact that I was wrong with my prediction earlier about me saying that they were going to be a little down in their comms. Thank you for that. I had to make sure you highlighted that. Now I'm joking. No, for real though, no, credit to Avengers for, just locking in and taking the sip of their coffee in the last map. It feels like they know they can play Slayer very well and are just being unapologetic with it. That map lasted only 6.5 minutes. That was really quick pace set by Avengers. So looking at the scoreboard, I was giving them their praise, but I do have to call you out when it's needed. Arctic going a little quiet in that map. I feel like if they're able to bring it back, which they most definitely will, very, very talented player, it'll potentially be GG's. But right now, things are very, very close, and I always like to say and always like to predict that the winner is going to be the team that takes the objectives. But you never know. You never know. This could be a little bit of an upset, and I know you were mentioning that Avengers are the higher seed, so it's not really an upset. But as a new guy on the block, getting used to all the names in ascending baseline, Clippers being a great, great, great aggressor, but Avengers putting out some fight and not going away easily.
I know they're definitely putting up some good games. It's like it's gonna come down to like I feel like this series has turned into like can actual Avengers win an objective game mode? Because if they can, then it seems like they have a decent chance of winning this. Although that Slayer game did get a little hairy. That fiasco that happened on Purple almost cost them. They ended up going down for a second in the 40 kill mark. But we're coming into King of the Hill, Live Fire. Clips and Shippers just need one. Actual Avengers hoping to keep their playoff dreams alive, or at least on the winner side of the bracket.
Yeah. I just saw this is Live Fire King of the Hill. This is about to be insane. This is about to be insane. Right now, just seeing how the momentum's going, everybody's locked in on Live Fire, and just for King of the Hill, man, it gets its grief sometimes, but for Halo Infinite, it's such a good game mode. Everybody's gonna be super aggressive. Everybody's dropping to the death screen right off rip, and everybody's holding forward. 3 down for Avengers. What was like 2 down for Clippers, if I'm not mistaken. And Beetle, what are you seeing? Please set the tone.
I mean, it seems like, they went 3 down, but they were able to scrape up some time. Unfortunately, I was hoping to see off of spawn them trying to make their way over to contest camo. So this is like the normal trade-off you see a lot on Live Fire King of the Hill, where one team will get the early hill time, the other team gets that camo in order to make it. And that was a really fast movement across the map with camo. Like half of the time the player wasn't even invisible. Jumping out one shot with camo, kind of bold. And I think that this kind of slower start out of the actual Avengers has worked for them because they held off the camo push and got all of that early time. So it looks like they are just going to get that first hill in like about 20 seconds.
Yeah. Wow. Just wow. It's just so amazing seeing Live Fire King of the Hills in any series in Halo Infinite. I know that's kind of corny to say a little bit, but like genuinely, whenever I see Live Fire King of the Hill, doesn't matter if I'm seeing Plats play, Diamonds play, or the pros play. It's always a lobby. And now Symphonetic stays alive at top tower, but right as I open my mouth to say that, Cast of Curse coming in, the enemy able to poke with their bandit to take out a couple enemies with the information and the space given out by those top tower slays.
And so far, after the scuffle has kind of ended here, it looks like actual Avengers were able to come out on top of the C control. Shady trying to stay up. It looks like he is going to end up getting picked off. Good nades by Sona, able to bounce him off the back wall and essentially pick up both players in the hill. They get 4 down. And that is a pretty textbook break of C. They really only gave up like 1 player during that whole push and didn't have to lose too much hill time. And I mean, it's hard to break C. That is one of the hardest hills to get into, I feel like, on Live Fire. But as I say that, it kind of looks like the actual Avengers are in position to do it right back to them.
Yeah. The foothold that the Avengers have is massive right now, and I'm a little shocked, frankly. I was kind of predicting between match saying, hey, low-key, my money is on Clippers, but the red team shutting me up, and that's a response I like to see from people that I'm low-key doubting. That takes a massive character in any competitive lobby just to be down and just to lock back in. So right now, Arctic trying to be a pest and close out this series. Team in blue finally secures C plat and that tower hold. So this is actually going to be a 1-1. I thought it was going to be 2-0 very, very quickly. So with the camo in the hands of Arctic, now picking up that sniper. Camo runs out as that point gets completed. So this is going to be advantage blue team unless, yeah, no, death screen for a player in red. Again, 2 down for Avengers.
Yeah, I mean, that was like EJ, I thought was making a pretty good play there. He waited for those players to run past him to try to see if he could pick one off on their way across, but just was not ready for Arctic to turn around and quick scope him. So, yeah, Clippers and Shippers looking kind of nice. You know, the first hill was a little rough, but they had decent control over that second hill, and now they are in A. They have the snipe to work with. It looks like one of them has gone down, and they are trying to back out for now. Hits another nice snipe on the player, gets the no scope as well, doing so much damage. Didn't quite catch EJ, but with the team fire there, it's not going to matter as a quick 4 down is going to put Clippers and Shippers back in the driving seat.
Yeah, I know this is your role, and I'm not trying to step on your territory, but I would love to hear a listening from Clippers right now. Just after those plays, like genuinely, I want to hear how those comms are sounding.
Enemy team
Go to-
took the hill.
They spawned
Other
out.
way. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Two,
No
two,
guy
two,
half
two,
shield.
two.
My bad. My bad.
Oh, shoot.
They have a one-shot snipe.
Dark
Back
side
green.
B. Dark side B. Push up, Shady. Push up for B.
One in D.
Kill this B guy. We go fast.
Help me out, Stunner. What are you doing, buddy?
I was regening. I
Alright,
didn't.
I'm gonna go top mid.
My bad.
Top mid one shot. Top mid one.
Top mid dead.
I might be able to touch. Oh,
Okay,
there's
that's
two.
the
Top
last-
mid. Yeah, that was
that's
the
it.
last pull on sniper. Okay,
Was it?
stay tower, Shady.
Camels in 6.
Okay, I'll play camo off spawn.
I traded.
Artie's on there.
They're gonna
Two
be
dead.
there. They're
I'm
gonna be
here,
there.
I'm here.
Camo. I'll tell him dummy, so dummy door.
He's one shot
Okay, I
dummy.
got him.
Nice.
I'm going camo. On camo with me. Half shield.
I killed him. My camel's
Nice.
dead. Camel's
Nice,
dead.
nice, nice, nice.
Screen,
One's gonna
They're gonna
screen.
keep being close. Big door.
Yeah, I heard that. I'm
Back
gonna
B,
go
back
top
B.
mid. I'm going top mid.
Back B absolute. He's not gonna peek. Two
top
sandbag.
mid. Two sandbags, both one shot, going top mid. Two top mid.
About to score.
Look at that shit. He just
I'm
looks.
getting
keep
out.
looking
I'm
top
getting
mid.
out. I'm getting out. I'm getting out.
Oh, there's 3 in the front of us. That was a bad comm.
I'm sorry. Artie, stay alive, stay alive.
Yeah, stay tower, stay tower.
Stay tower, stay
Yep,
tower.
yep, yep.
I'm coming to you.
One on me.
One
Two
dummy
pillars.
door. Shady, you last. You are last.
I got
Yeah,
a pick.
they-
I got a pick.
Nest.
Yo, two tower, one nest.
Nate hit him. He's half shield.
Another one dice.
I'm gonna
Dice,
go top
dice,
mid,
dice.
I'm just
I
gonna
cleaned
go
up
top
your
mid.
Hill absolute.
New snipe up.
Dice is one shot. Dice is one shot.
High regen.
Let's see
B.
my one
C
shot.
play one shot. C play one shot. He's above you. He's above you. Two dice. Two dice.
Traded.
Two dead.
Good
Three
trade,
dead. Three
good
dead. Three
trade,
dead.
good
Three dead.
Read that. Just Archie 1v1.
Yeah.
He spawned far. He was the new guy. He was a new spawner.
Yeah, they're gonna be close to me though. Dude, two nest. They're in hill. Pillars.
Hill guy weak.
Pillars training.
Ness is one shot. Ness is one
Back
shot.
tower sniped me.
Nice.
Back
You're
tower
last.
sniped.
You're last. You're last. You're last.
Ah.
Enemy about to
Good
Let's
try.
push up B. Float up B. Float up B.
One back B. Fucking you blocked our
Doing
spawn.
that.
Damn.
Nice, Artie. Nice. Shoot them off hill. Just shoot them off hill, maybe.
Grind two. There's two
All good,
shooting at
just
me.
Play for top tower. Play for top tower. Shady.
Mud,
It's
mud,
okay.
Tower's one
mud.
shot. Tower's
Top
one
tower.
shot.
Oh my god.
Enemy team took the hill.
All right, we're back in that listening, and their comms are still pretty good. You know, definitely had some of that energy there, but I felt like there was a little bit less driving coming in from Symphonatic to really make sure that he's got the team locked in on what the plan is. And the actual Avengers are kind of running away with this game. They got those next 2 hills pretty quickly, you know, not contested too much. Because now EJ, top mid, under a lot of pressure, but getting some nades in, and they've already got about half of this mid hill, which is one of the better ones, like, to break in. I cannot believe the Dallas was able to get those kills. How did you feel about that listening?
Yeah, I think it was interesting seeing just how momentum has completely shifted, and how many times I've been wrong with my predictions today. Man, I'm gonna stop making predictions. I just bring up these notes, just seeing how I think things usually go according to, you know, the script that Halo Infinite tends to play out in. But what I mean by that is just, if things are completely reversed coming out by Avengers, they had their momentum zapped. You had a Clippers team that was locked in with an amazing IGL, and now it's tough. This is tough. You're going to Game 7 if you're Clippers, that against a team that's been dominating in the Slayers, and now if I'm Avengers, I'm feeling ready. I'm feeling confident with top tower control here. I know it's going to be GG soon. And right now, I'm just getting ready for Game 7 Slayer on Ascending Baseline Sunday night. Division 2, best of 7s.
Yeah, no, it's definitely been looking pretty good for him. They kind of just, like I said, ran away. That's like that's one thing that you start getting used to is that every time you get a high opinion of the people you're watching, they will change their mind on what they want to do. So you kind of just got to do coin flips in your head and be like, I think these guys are gonna do something this game. That's the way to go about it. You can't trust them, is what I'm saying. But we're tied up going to a Game 7, and I mean, yeah, like you said, I don't think everybody really saw this coming. Clifford Ship is looking nice, but now it's looking a little hairy.
Right now, just wild. Honestly, stepping into the booth, I did not think we were going to go to a Game 7 in a best of 7. I thought this was going to be a little bit more casual, but stepping up to the plate and with energy, because right now the players are delivering in this lobby. Just looking at the stats, Stunner leading the way with 20 kills, but it's not enough. Shady, unfortunately, dropping to only having 9 kills. I hate to put them on the hot seat, but when you're on stream in Ascending Baseline Sunday night prime time, come on, bring it. And the Avengers are showing why they are not, scared, or why they're feeling super confident right now. The communication has been an amazing way to analyze the momentum in this series, more so than any other series I've casted before. I think usually when you have listen-ins, it's a little harder to tell how people are feeling. Correct me if I'm mistaken, but right now you can definitely tell how people are feeling. And I just saw that we're loading into Origin Game 7 on Ascending Baseline. Man, Halo in 2025, I didn't know it could feel this good. My back hurts a little bit. Hold up, guys. Hold up. Beetle, what are you trying to see as opening strategies from these teams?
I think they're gonna do 3-1. I feel like that's a pretty common opening. You just send 3 people snipe, 1 to rockets. Your rocket guy goes a little slow, so he's not trying to pick them up. He's more trying to stop their guy from getting rockets and then get a couple shots across. Sometimes people will send someone down the actual just window to see if they can get a cross shot to help with the rockets or something. But usually I'm seeing a lot of 3-1. So this should be an interesting match, and a lot on the line. I feel like the Avengers are out here trying to make me make the same joke I did last week when they won and I scammed everybody out of like 50,000 channel points. But we'll find out how this game goes, as we are seeing a couple of them moving over to that snipe. I don't like that first grenade. That never gets anyone. It's way too early.
Yeah, I don't gamble, but I do tend to make terrible channel point predictions on
that's gambling
right now. EJ getting some nice slays off screen. Nightpool has the snipe, so now advantage red team. Yeah, like we've been saying, Slayer is going to be a clear advantage for Avengers right now, and if I'm blue, I'm a little frustrated that we're even here. Definitely should have put the series away a little sooner. Oof.
Oh, this is problematic. Letting EJ have the snipe is such a big deal, and he almost didn't get away with it in the beginning. Doesn't quite connect on Stunner, but I love his willingness to take the shot, get a little bit of damage, and back up. He's now going to get one shot on Shady, and see that nade is I think kind of good. I can't tell, because in Halo 5 that nade hits the first on triangle. In this one, and the triangle might be a little too far, but this is a commanding lead so far. EJ's just staying alive. This is like the 3rd time I've seen him get low. Tries to sneak a snipe shot in and managed to be able to get. Oh my! NyQuil is playing amazing with that snipe, and just pretend like I was saying that the whole time.
NyQuil. Right now, gets taken out by Arctic. Arctic having a nice response to seeing the enemy having that sniper rifle in a power position. Played that situation very, very smart and disciplined. Shady coming off the mid area. Oh, gets trapped by 3 members in red. Still sticking mid though. If I'm Shady, I'm backing off to my base, but there's a reason you're playing right now and I'm not, so definitely still works out in their favor by getting a slay on that lift. Gets taken out eventually, but he's maybe okay touching that death screen once again. Can get some good positioning coming up. 14, or now 15-9 is the score with 10 minutes left in this Origin Slayer Game 7.
Yeah, and I think I kind of want to do a little bit of an early listening here to see how the actual Avengers are sounding. You know, they've got the lead. They just came off their first objective win. And so I'm expecting them to be a little loud with it.
Get 2 blue cave.
Hey, one
here, right
pushing
here.
you, Cuts, one
He's
pushing
on the
you, Cuts.
BR, on the BR, on the red
back up,
BR,
back up.
on the red BR.
Back up, EJ.
On me,
Still blue
on me,
cave.
Snipe Street. One shot my X, Cuts.
You gotta
One shot.
get off rockets, bro.
Cuts above you.
What? Kill him, I burned one rocket.
We have to control like fountains and
They have
snipes.
rocks. Cuts, one shot. Cuts, one shot.
I got him. I'll get him, don't worry. I will get him.
Like, well, rockets. is
One behind
somewhere,
us
I
in
don't
the
know
base, too. He's right here. One shot on me. One more,
Hey,
one more,
Rocket.
one more.
Two dead.
Top
Another one.
rocks.
Help
Right,
him.
right,
Together.
right.
Work
Weak.
together. Weak, Dallas. He's weak.
One rocket, one on rockets.
One top rocks. One top rocks.
One top rockets. Like I said,
He's
it's
stuck,
a death
he's stuck.
sentence. Leave him there for a second.
one
There's a
blue.
kid, blue rockets. Nice. One dead. One was blue rockets.
Sniper's up, sniper's up.
Still top rocks.
that,
I got
hear that.
shots. He's one shot. Top shots. Or top rocks.
I hear.
He's
I'm at
stuck,
blue
he's
window,
stuck.
hold on.
One.
I don't have an
He
angle.
went
I
back
don't
to
have
their
an angle.
side, one back to
Blue
their
window, two
side.
dead,
I'm
one
pushing
blue
this. I'm
window.
walking
Two
at
dead,
this. I'm
one
walking
trap
at this.
blue
Need a
window.
window.
He's still corner, Nyquil. He's still corner.
One
I
shot
know where
blue
he went.
fountain. Blue fountain weak on the basement.
Basement dead.
Another one basement.
There's
Two more
three
basement.
here.
Fuck us. Get off rockets. Get off rockets, bro. I'm telling you right now. It's gonna screw us all up.
One
There
cave,
you go,
one
work
cave.
together.
Cave.
Nyquil, get off rockets.
Still cave.
I'm
Still
trying to
cave.
get to him, bro.
They're all blue cave.
Just come
All
out
blue
front,
cave.
come out front, come out front.
Hey, they're going top snipe. Going top snipe.
Here,
Shot
here,
shady
come back
blue
through,
ramp.
come back through
One
blue
shot
base.
top blue ramp.
He went back. He
There
went
you go.
back.
Good
nice.
job.
I'm getting shot from rockets, I think.
Leave
He's
it
still
there.
in blue base, blue base, blue base.
One's close blue base.
Blue base,
I'm
blue
here.
base, right here.
Behind me.
And
Behind
they're
me.
all flooding. One shot,
Two
one
blue
shot.
flag, two blue flag, hella weak blue flag, trap blue flag, like
Fuck.
3 kids.
Flanked. One shot their basement. He has snipe. Oh, he's not one shot. I didn't get the melee.
One shot on my
Right
X.
here.
Two on my X. Low.
Jamming right here, dead.
I'll get that other one.
Three dead, last one.
On me. In the cave,
Coming,
in the
coming.
cave.
I'm lifting.
Thank
Dead.
you for help.
Nice,
Three dead,
look at the
three
base, look
dead,
at the base. Could have been rocket
three
open.
dead. They might spawn red, there's 3 spawning.
Yeah.
Okay,
Definitely
there's 3
spawning red.
spawning.
Definitely spawning
I'm
red.
here, I'm
I'm
with
sneaky,
those.
Nyquil. I'm
We're up by
sneaky.
5. At
One
the
cave,
BR,
one
the
cave.
BR weak. In the window,
Cave,
BR weak.
cave, Nyquil. Cave.
Cave and BR window.
Window.
I'm
Red
dead, I'm
window
dead.
one.
Catwalk. Fuck, you ran
That's
into
not
me.
a
didn't
fucking
trade.
trade.
Okay.
Alright.
Don't go rockets, just literally focus that all side. Rockets are going to be up though, so just a heads up.
He's right here, on our
Window.
side.
Window. Yep. Window.
Window, red window, gonna jump out and kill me. Rocket side. There's a kid
I
trap
stuck
on
one.
middle.
Dude,
Fuck.
blue window. 2 of them.
Behind you, EJ.
Yeah.
One shot.
One dead,
Wait.
one bottom mid.
Yeah, we gotta look
We're
at the
gonna have
rockets.
rocks.
No, right here.
We're back from that listening, and while they did have the passion, I felt like I was hearing a lot more of like that panic going in, or like when a situation wasn't working out, is like you could tell from their voice how they felt about it. But I think kind of speaks to the importance of this game, since it is the last one in the series tonight. How did you feel about what we were hearing?
Yeah, definitely. Seeing some passionate communication from the team in red, but maybe a little too much passion, as they say. Maybe getting the emotions, maybe letting their emotions get the better of them in this specific instance. This is gonna be a tough situation on Origin to come back from. I know it's only 3 kills, but I feel like this lead feels like a mountain if you're in red. But right now, maybe that mountain just got made into a hill. Maybe even a molehill. Might even be, not even much of anything anymore, as it's only 1 kill. But that push comes in too quickly from the team in red, and they start dropping into the death screen. Oh, quickly, 3 down, 4 Avengers right there. And Beetle, please, with the sniper in the hands of Symphonatic, take us out.
Yeah, I mean, that is so crazy. Like, I just felt like the actual Avengers were doing such a good job, but Flames and Chippers, every time that they were able to find these situations that gave them like big swings to catch back up and now take the lead with 6. Fnatic looking for something with this snipe up in the top snipe area, and he's getting really aggressive with it, pushing into the window. Doesn't connect with the first shot, able to get 2 more off, and is opting now to back out. Still has 2 shots left. Gonna get EJ off the lift. There's another player pushing up. Oh, hits the shot onto Dallas. Not quite able to take him down, but they only need 2 more kills, as a double kill is gonna come in from Arctic, which brings it down to just 1. Catches someone weak, tries to get there, but not quite. It looks like Shady is flying in, and Shady is gonna be able to take out the last one. And you know what a turnaround at the end of this. We see actual Avengers taking an objective, and Clippers and Chippers being like, you know what, we were kidding, we can win Slayers, it's fine.
I'm gonna be real, chat. In between when we were doing the listen-ins and we were just in our voice channel, you know, alone, just yapping about what we were seeing, I kind of got the vibe it was GG's like twice. I thought we were being like, ah, no, this team's about to take it. It's GG's. They're gonna have momentum. No, we were wrong. And what a series! What a series! Everybody in chat, make sure to say GG's, because wow, wow, wow. Looking at the scoreboard, Beetle, what are your final thoughts? I know some people are saying Shady's not normal. I just called out Shady on stream. He was like, Queso, I got you. That's what I love to see.
Yeah, I mean, overall, I felt like both teams were doing really well at playing coordinated. Like every time we would see something that made it feel like the game was over, it's because one of the teams got like a big kill swing. You know, they'd swing like a 3 or 4 kill lead all of a sudden. You're like, oh, okay, they're just gonna keep doing that, and then they get answered back by the other team, and it went pretty back and forth up until the end. Clippers and Shippers were able to hold out in that. I think they were in blue base. They might have been in red base. I'm not. It was red base. It was in back red when they were able to hold out and stop the actual Avengers from pushing through. I think it was like a 1-for-3 trade, and that really kind of put them on the trajectory to close it out in the end.
Yeah, yeah. I really don't have much to say. Do you want to take us out, Beetle? I know this is your swamp, as you know they say. So just want to shout out Reaper once again, giving them all the love. Shout out to Prod and Observing right now. So just amazing, amazing work. And yeah, Beetle, thank you for having me. It's been an honor being part of Ascending Baseline. So if you want to sign us off, please do.
Absolutely. Well, guys, if you're watching this, and if you watched the tournament earlier and you're like, oh man, you know what? I want to play in a weird league or something, or like a tournament with a $450 prize pool, then you should hit !Discord to get a link to our Discord so you can check out what's going on in Ascending Baseline. Ascending Baseline is a gaming and fitness community for all skill levels who encourage and support members to ascend their own baseline, not only in gaming, but their health and fitness too. We offer daily game nights, which are competitive 8s game nights. Those are going to be battlegrounds, proving grounds, playgrounds. Those are set up into different skill tiers. So if you're 1600 and above, you'll be battlegrounds. If you're mid diamond or low onyx, you'll be proving grounds. And if you're low diamond below, you'll be in the playgrounds. And what that kind of means is that you'll be able to play with people around your skill level and not just have to worry about going into 8s and, you know, playing some matchmaking demon that's on at 4 a.m. every night. And another exciting thing about these 8s is, if you are a subscriber to the Discord, some of the 8s are money 8s, and you don't have to buy in. Being a subscriber is your buy-in, so you just play in those with a chance to win money. We also have casual game nights, which usually consist of normal 8s, as well as the occasional goofy casuals night where you're playing like some of the Warthog races or like the Mongoose, like the Mongoose Hammer game gets a little crazy. Things like that. We've also got some Apex game nights. If that is something that you're interested, be vocal about it. Because people are lazy and sometimes they don't talk about how they want to play Apex. Active looking for group for matchmaking almost every single night. I think we get like 3 to 5 lobbies going on that are basically full. Like we're talking like 3 to 4 stacks in a wide variety of skill levels. So we'll be able to find people to play with most evenings. Monthly tournaments like the one we had earlier today with prize pools. We got another one coming up on Saturday. That's going to be kind of a heavy hitter one. If you're 1600 or above, definitely check that out. It's free to enter and should be a fun one to watch. We got our quarterly leagues, which is what we're watching right now. This was our AB League, which is the Ascending Baseline League. It's pre-made teams, multiple divisions. This is Division 2, our second highest. We do have Divisions 1 through 4. So, again, no matter where you fall on that skill tree, you'll be able to find something to play in. The Pandemonium League, similar but different because it's a draft league. So you'll sign up. You're not going to know who's on your team. You're just going to get drafted by some league starts. So you'll just get put on a team and turned loose. There's 2 different divisions for that. So again, you'll have an opportunity to play with people around your own skill level. All the tournaments, leagues, and events are casted and streamed right here on the Ascending Baseline channel. We've got detailed player stat tracking for our competitive grounds game. So if you're trying to see if you've improved or just kind of flex on the other members, you can always check those out. You know, get a couple screen caps to show your friends. And we got much more to come in the future. So once again, join the Discord with !Discord, and make sure to follow us on Twitter with !Twitter for all the latest news and updates with what's going on in Ascending Baseline. And if you're tired, like me, I'm very tired right now, get some coffee brand coffee. Use code ASCEND for fantastic 5% off. Every purchase helps support Ascending Baseline, and the Ascending Baseline members do love that coffee. They were freaking out at Salt Lake when I was there for the lane. So again, thanks for joining us. I'm Beetle Crisp. I was joined by Queso, and we had Reaper on the Observer, you know, making sure that all of this could happen. Big shout out to the players. You guys gave us one hell of a series, going all the way to a game 7 and making it a nail biter too. I didn't know who was going to win throughout most of that game, and we'll catch you next time.